What's up guys, welcome to Monchkinz Gaming, where we take your gaming to the next level. This is Monchkinz logging in to bring you another Exos Heroes video. And in this video, lots of new updates, and we're just gonna go over them and just give you my thoughts about the updates and the upcoming characters coming to the Exos Heroes universe. So, first things first, I've logged on and I have noticed that they are giving away a free Bernadette. That is a pretty good Fate hero. I mean, it's a 5-star. She's great for starters, like if you're new or just starting out. She's actually one of the characters that you really should try and get, especially on the rerolls. She's pretty good, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab mine. Yeah, and she's nothing to joke at the start of the story quest. I mean, she's a very good character. Can't say anything bad about her. Obviously, later down the track when it comes to PvP, she might go down, but she is getting a Fate Core, a new one. So we'll see what that entails. We do get another 200 Levy Stones, and the daily reward for me is 700 Zest, so that's really great for me. I got 14,000 so far. Really excited. Alright, let's go through this updates for Exos Hero. So let's talk about the director's note or the dev notes. So the first thing here is the renewal of Upier's Labyrinth. So for those people who are veterans or have been playing this since day one, Upier's Labyrinth was a great resource or great content to actually grab free Zest for, you know, to use that to summon or to pull for more heroes. They had to take that down because they thought that it wasn't the way they envision it. So now let's take a look at what they're saying here. So renewed Upier's Labyrinth including 5 groups. So each group has 5 dungeons. Okay, so total of 25. You could receive additional reward from clearing every dungeon in group. Every dungeon consists of 25, and rewards vary depending on the difficulty of the dungeon. You can stream Levy Stones for entry, and there is no combat penalty based on the conditions in camp. Once cleared, the dungeons can no longer be entered. You can clear only 1 dungeon per day. Now, I'm not really sure if it's up. Doesn't look like it's up just yet, looking at it at in-game, so I'm not really sure when they're gonna release this back. Anyway, so the dev notes, basically Upier's Labyrinth has been updated every month as a monthly content designed to challenge and enjoy the newly added PvE meta of the Exos Heroes. However, the existing Upier's Labyrinth system was able to be cleared in a short period of time. This is true. Contrary to the previous project's intention, and the purpose of the content was focused on obtaining goods, so I felt the need for renewal. The newly renewed Upier's Labyrinth has been improved to meet set goals, partly by supplementing the system and adding growth items as rewards. We will continue to update Upier's Labyrinth so that it can be more diverse and interesting challenge. Now, the only thing I really don't like here is obviously you can only clear 1 dungeon per day. So say they released it and you missed 1 day, you pretty much miss a chance for you to clear for the dungeon. Hopefully, say you miss, they kind of unlock it every day. They unlock a new dungeon. So let's say you miss 1 day. Hopefully you can clear 2 dungeons in the next day. Something along those lines. If they releasing it like 1 by 1, I think that would be a much better system in terms of, you know, you don't really want to miss out on anything, but if life gets in the way and you're not able to actually finish the dungeon for that particular day, it's a shame that you're gonna miss out on that reward. So hopefully what they do is they just release it every day, 1 dungeon per day. And basically, if for whatever reason you were off for like 29 days, And on the 30th day, you can just run through everything and get all the rewards. Hopefully it's something along those lines. At least that's just my opinion. I think that's a much better way to do it. Contents. Challenge to the road. This is only a tentative name. The bosses who block the journey in the main story will once again fight you in a more powerful way. The new content can be accomplished by a button created at the bottom right of the story scene after clearing the main story 10-12. Challenge to the road consists of 5 chapters in total, which is all the places that we have visited. You can get reward when you clear the stage, and you will not be able to obtain duplicate rewards. You can earn additional chapter specific rewards with the star mileage collected by clearing the stage mission. So we are planning to add challenging content to give new purpose about hero growth to users who have cleared all the story dungeons. The challenge path content is based on the combined combat power of the organized team and consists of a system that is penalized for failing to meet a certain standard of combat capability. Unlike previous story dungeons, we have to satisfy the combat demands of each dungeon as much as possible to make it easier to clear. Okay, that's alright. So more content for us. I actually still haven't finished like the last chapter. I haven't gotten all the mileage there yet because some of them are pretty nasty. Anyway, next is growth, hero element enhanced system, a new enhanced system that grants additional attack elements to grown heroes. So strengthen the basic elements of a hero, making it easier to destroy guardian stones of an enemy hero. The element enhancement has a level of 90 or higher, and the maximum number of the element enhancement is determined by the transcendent stage of a hero with 5 enhancement steps. So for example, you're level 90, you have 5 enhancements. So that's basically when you, I'll show you guys a quick enhancement. We'll go ahead and go here. So the way that this works, from what I understand, is if it doesn't freeze. Okay, so for example, my Rira here is +5 on the enhancement. And then you can do a transcendent basically. Transcendent is basically a copy of Rara, and you can, increase the max level. So going by this is, so you need to at least have level 90, 5 enhancements, and 1 transcendent, which is equivalent to 1 element enhancement is going to be available for you. So they need to be level 90 with 5 enhancement, and as the more you transcend that character, the more copies you have of that character, basically you can get extra element enhancement. So the element enhancement success probabilities vary from enhance. The English here is terrible. I mean, my English is not that great, but it's terrible. In the event of a failure, a certain number is revised and reflected in the next enhancement probability. So basically, this is it. That's the probability. The +1 is 100, then 70, 50, 30, and 15. So property enhancement include gold, fate core, move, 5 colors destiny, and hero vouchers, and the cost of each tap is going to be the same. So basically, from what I read, the more you have element enhancement, the more guardian stones you're able to break. So I know there was another post, I don't know if I can find it, but it had much terrible translation, but overall basically you do get 1 extra destructive capability of destroying the guardian stones. So the way I would explain it is basically when you hit something that they have a guardian stone of, say you are nature and they have a green guardian stone, and you hit them, that will break that guardian stone. If you have a +1, you can destroy 2 nature guardian stones, and so on and so forth. Anyway, materials for element enhancement: the gold, the currency, which is used throughout the Exos continent. Then we got the fate core Mu, which you can get from recruiting and Door of Creation. The 5-colored Fate Stones, which is the material is used in Legendary and Fated Weapon Awakening. This is obtainable from the Holy Dragon Grounds, and I'll show you guys what that is. So this little thing, the 5-colored Fate Stone, that's the one you're going to need as well. Heroic tokens, which again you can get from disassembling heroes. That's pretty easy. Through element enhancement, you can enhance heroes basic element, and +5 element enhanced hero can destroy the enemy's guardian stone maximum up to 6 at a single attack if all the stone's elements matches with the heroes. That's what I was saying. So if you're +5, you can break 6 of the same element basically. However, for some bosses, the monsters with more than 6 guardian stones, you'll need to destroy 6 stones shown on the enemy's UI first to destroy the next stones. So their intention here is hoping that the element enhancement system would help users to make better use of the break system, one of the core systems of Exos heroes, so that more various strategies can be applied throughout the battle. I actually am pretty happy with this change, because right now it's raw power. That's how you're able to basically destroy your enemies in PvP or in PvE. Basically, you don't really take advantage of the element system all that much. You can just overpower them with higher levels and higher, armor or gear overall. We don't really break anyone, so hopefully this helps with the PvP problem as well. The Dragon Blood, I still think I think it's still toxic, to be completely honest, and I might make a video about that in the future. Who knows? Anyway, more core reversal. So the core reversal will be applied to the Fate core listed below. So it is going to be who is this? Burnivis. So it's Burnivis, that's the Fate core. Okay, I don't think they are going to list down what kind of changes they're going to make, but it's going to be pretty interesting nonetheless. Next one, other applied options. Balance improvement will be carried out by changing the criteria for applying hero skill values. The skills of the hero are being applied based on the hero's ability values. The ability values that apply to the skill coefficient when operating the skill are based on 2 criteria below. Basic skill value through hero growth, equipment, and etc. The value of a capability that fluctuates due to buffs and debuffs in real battle time. The 2 criteria were measured differently and reflect in the game, but the application criteria will be unified to readjust the balance and skill coefficient of the heroes. So, yeah, I think this is more of... We'll have to wait and see how this all works out. So it seems like, to me, from what they're saying, you have your basic hero with all the equipment and gear that the damage calculation, takes in consideration. And there's another one that sort of fluctuates depending on your buff, like if they have a 50% attack up and stuff like that. So it seems like there's 2 different systems at work here, and they're gonna try and unify them. I don't know how that's all going to work. I mean, I'm not a balanced person, patch person that can identify this. I mean, there's some maths involved in there. Anyway, next up is Hero CV updated from the journal. You can check the Hero CV and illustration info from Hero Profile in the journal menu. Note that you can only see the info of heroes you currently have. From the menu, you can check the whole body illustration, CV info, and voice lines. Both heroes and Fate Core's info are introduced in each journal. Fate Core Fusion Lock System. So lock system for the Fate Core abilities will be applied whenever the ability has reached the highest level. You can lock the ability so that its value cannot be changed from the next Fate Core fusion. To use the lock system, several Zs will be required in order to number abilities you want to lock. This system can also be used in blue tier Fate Cores. I'm not really, I think I've only ever fused once, and that was with Maggie, or Magi, whatever you want to call her. I managed to get a copy of her Fate Core, a second copy, and I did that. Okay, next, Holy Dragon Grounds changed the number of battles. The number of daily Holy Dragon Grounds admittance to battle will be revised to 1. The amount of compensation will change as the number of rewards will be reduced from 3 to 1 every day. So basically they're gonna make it so you can only do it once, but the rewards is going to be comparable to doing 3. Okay, I'm okay with that, but hopefully it really reflects your 3 runs, you know. Yeah, sometimes you get like a good run and you know, I mean, from personal experience, there are runs where I do really badly and there's runs that I do really well. If I really particular about it, like I would, you know, close the game and try and repeat and hope for a better run. But so far, like I've really just let it run an auto. You know, I just click on it and I just pretty much leave my computer on. Okay. Hopefully they will again reflect the number of rewards right. Fate Core theme relationship effect system, which is going to be a new assumed name or a tentative name. Fate Core theme will be added to the relationship effect. If you have a specific Fate Core theme, the same theme of Fate Core will have effect of increasing the additional capability. Even if you do not have a Fate Core specific theme, it can benefit from the help of your friends or air squadron members. The VUFs. The VUFs of theme effects increase the effect proportionally to the number of Fate Core collected. I don't really get that. Someone let me know what they're trying to do here. Are they saying if you have the same Fate Core theme in your team, you can get additional capability? What? Okay. Next is Polymon's gifts. If you run into someone who has Polymon in the village, a new button will pop up above the Polymon. Click the button and a little gift from the Polymon will be sent to your mailbox. You can get Polymon's gifts maximum up to 30 every day, and you cannot get more than 1 gift from the same user. Okay, it resets every 8 o'clock UTC. Note that you can get Polymon from embodiment of Ivory's weekly rank rewards. Then we get the scheduled season 2 update, which is going to release the new chapter. There's a little YouTube video for you to watch, and that's pretty much it. I will leave the links on these Facebook notes in the description below so you guys don't miss out. If you really want to go into much more detail about it, I am going to be listing that in the description below. Okay, the next one we want to take a look at is going to be the Summer Festa. Yeah, man. Alright, Summer Festa. The first one is going to be Scarlet. And so she'll get an exclusive weapon. She will still have her normal passives. And of course a special passives as well. So the first thing that they will change is the ice shower. If the caster has a removable buff, recovery positive effects applied, each valid attack will imbue Frosty Bolt on targets for 3 turns. So that's basically a stun effect. Basically all action are disabled while the effects last. So stun for 3 turns is really nice, especially since she is going to be doing a lot of AoEs as well. If you have those buffs, well, there you go, 3 turn stun. When the battle starts, so she has Summer Blessing as well. This will grant a frost damage immunity for 1 time to all allies. This cannot be stacked. The can't be stacked still tooltip is not displayed in game. It will be added as soon as possible. Now buff, she gets an increase of 50% for her attack for 9 turns when the frost damage immunity effect is removed. Okay, not really sure if they mean once that turn finishes and it disappears, she gets the 50% attack up, or it has to be removed by the opponent. We can actually see... Okay, let's see if we can actually see her in action. Hello? Because she is here.
I wouldn't have this moment if I was
Okay,
alone.
so let's see if it's still the same here. Yeah, it's all the same.
The vacation is not over.
I think we can check the Fate Core, right? She should be there, and we can check her out in action. There we go. Summer Festa. She's the first one. And can we go here? So we can go for the skill preview. So the first attack is going to be the 178% damage to all enemies. So she's a big AoE thing. So let's see if there's any change on this one. Okay, that's a little bit different. I think she throws a fireball usually. This one looks kind of the same. That looks kind of the same. And skill 2? Now this is different for sure. I think. I haven't used her that much, but I do believe that this burst is higher, and it's 357% damage to all enemies. It's a burst as well, so it's gonna be really scary to fight her in PvP. Let's take a look at her normal one. I'm pretty sure she gets an increased attack overall in terms of percentage. Where is she on my list? I don't I think I might have 75 her at least, right? Where is she? Some people will probably be like, she's right there. Oh my goodness. I can't seem to find her. Oh, there she is, 62. I haven't done her. I haven't leveled her up. So 142%, and yeah, 285. So definitely the skill 2 is a lot better. 178 damage on the skill 1. So again, overall increase overall. And she's gonna be a black Fate Core, as you guys can see in the recruit button. It's gonna be a 0.7% trying to get her. And let's have a look. She's gonna be a black one. Is she here? Yep, there she is. And it's gonna take 19 pulls if you really like her. Now, I guess this video is going to be first impressions on her as well. Now, overall, if the thing is, I don't know, right? If this frost damage immunity thing, if it actually just goes away after one turn, because it only lasts for one turn, or can't be stacked. No, it's a one-time thing. When the battle starts, grant frost damage immunity one time to all allies. So I guess if they use frost damage and it disappears, and that's removal of it, right? That's how it's removed, right? So if, say, Bathory does an AoE, she's basically a counter to Bathory. And she gets the 50% attack boost, and when you have a buff up for her, she has this ice shower kicking in. So if the caster has a removable buff, recovery, positive effects applied, each valid attack imbues Frosty Bolt on targets for 3 turns. So that means she has AoE stun. AoE stun. She's not really that fast from memory. Can we check her stats?
This moment if I was alone.
Let's check her stat. The wrong one. We're supposed to go to Fate Core 1. Can we get a stat? Can you get a stats on her as a Fate Core? No, that's a hero story. I guess we can check her just normal one, but I'm pretty sure she's on the slow side. But if she is a little bit on the fast side and you can stun your opponents, she's gonna be really good.
Why did you just go away?
So attack speed, yeah, she's on the low side, 52. At least that's my one anyway. So if we go to the journal,
How much work do we
I think we can see her raw stats this way. Yeah, 50. She's not exactly fast. Is she faster than Bathory? No, Bathory is still faster, so you can't stun Bathory. Oh my goodness, who's she gonna stun?
Just because I'm an instructor.
I guess the tanks? No, even Garf is faster.
You were no match for
Ulum? I guess you can stun Ulum. Bernadette? Not. You can't. Well. I mean, I guess it's pretty situational.
do we have left?
But the stun is not a bad thing. Especially if it goes through the next round. Like if she does end up being last. Like let's Anastasia.
A refreshing victory.
Yeah. She's just bare. She can definitely go before Anastasia. So you can stun the heal. That's not bad. Right? Annie? Can you stun Annie? 51. Just barely could not. Okay. At least in raw stats anyway, you know. But in any case, I think she's anti-Bathory. Definitely, you won't be able to get hit by that AoE damage. Do I think it's worth pulling for her? For that fact? I kind of like the stun AoE, but AoE is still pretty scary to use during PvP because of all the Dragon Blood stuff. So maybe in tag, she's gonna be pretty useful. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with probably not. It's just AoE is it's a fickle thing, the AoE in PvP. Like if there's Dragon Blood, you don't want to AoE unless you have a shield, or if you have Bathory in your team as well, that will be great. She sort of feels in the role as the same as Maggie. So if you have FC Maggie already, I don't see how she's gonna. I guess she does more, right? Like, let's take a look at Maggie. So that's 102 and 178. So she's definitely gonna hit more than Maggie, right? So, yeah, I guess if you have Fate Core Maggie, the thing is, Fate Core Maggie has Dragon Blood. Yeah. But that's the thing. She's gonna hit more. Definitely gonna hit more. Right? She has Bathory level AoEs.
Are you done?
So yeah, 357. That's Bathory like. And her first skill is actually stronger than Bathory as well. Yeah, the same as, I guess if you have, okay, if you have FC Annie, probably not. Explosion Star deals the same amount of damage, and honestly, there's a very, very small instances that you're actually gonna use her ability 1 because it's way weaker, and you're just gonna trigger Dragon Blood. That's it. I guess if you have Fate Core Annie already, it's a bit iffy whether you actually need to pull on her or not. If you don't have FC Annie, I think it's okay to pull on her. So yes, that's it for this video, guys. I know it's a bit of a long video, but everything that I have discussed on those Facebook links, I will leave those links down in the description below. Hopefully you guys have been entertained and this video has been a little bit informative, so that it helps you guys decide if it's worth pulling for her, and of course knowing what's coming up in Exos Heroes. I know there's probably a lot of YouTubers already who have posted this video, and I'm probably one of the last ones because of night shift. I literally just finished, had a shower, and went down, sat down, and just went through everything as well. So alongside with you guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It does help my channel, and I really do appreciate all the support that you guys give me, and it also helps with the YouTube algorithm as well. So leave down in the comments below if you are pretty excited for this summer Festa event. There's a few more things that I probably would like to talk about regarding that. Seeing how the banner is only just Scarlet for now, and I think there are 7 different characters with a new fate cord that they have introduced in the video, and I'll try to look for that video as well and leave it down in the comments below. Not in the comments, in the description. I'll leave it down in the description as well, so you guys can have a look at that video as well. It's a pretty saucy video, if I might say. I wasn't really expecting it. When I clicked on it, I'm like, what? I was going to wait till I get home and watch the video, but basically I had a bit during my break. I went ahead and tapped on it on my phone and watched it, and well, there you go, the rest is history. Anyway, again, leave down in the comments below which character are you excited for. Personally, for me, it's gonna be probably Iris and Bernadette. Those are the 2 ones that I'm probably going to pull for. I'm still a bit iffy on Scarlet. I might do, but seeing as Zest is pretty low, considering I'm not sure, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it, if I'm gonna pity it or not. Thankfully I haven't pitied any character just yet, but so far with my luck in this game, I tend to nearly pity characters, so I would like to try and save up my zest for the characters that I really want. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Remember to follow me on Facebook and on Twitter as well at Monchkinz Gaming. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next level.